Okay, I flipped the board over. We're going to now take our roll of good quality masking tape. Again, use good quality. And I'm going to tape where our tape mark, where we pulled off for the bottom. We're going to tape all the way around to make, again, another piece of tape so that the resin drips off of it. I should note, I kind of did this backwards. I did the bottom before the deck. Typically, the deck is done before the bottom. No particular reason why I did it this way, just a lapse in judgment. Had a brain fart. So typically the deck is done first, then the bottom. Just reversed the order. I'm not sure how I'm going to stitch this video together. Maybe I might do this first and then the bottom follows afterwards. But just remember, you do the deck first and then the bottom. At least that's, I think, the best practice. However, it doesn't make an overly big difference because you're just going to meet up in the middle here and tape. I think where it makes the most difference is in the tail. I've created a little bit of a dam here anyway. I think I'll have lots of resin to work to get a nice square edge here, because I'm just going to let it all drip down and then it builds up. I've already built up the bottom. Now I'm going to build up the side. So I'm not going to tape back here, obviously, because I want the resin to flow off. So I'm going to tape from here where the resin has stopped. I don't know if you can see it here, hopefully on camera. Just did a little bit. And I'm going to work all the way around where this, hopefully I can get it on camera here, where this mark, so this is the resin, this is the bottom hot coat, and then this is still laminate. So we're just going to tape all the way around as close as we can to that mark, like that. And what that does is once we hot coat, it flows off, we peel that off, we're going to be left with a little ridge here, and then we're going to sand all the way around and get it nice and smooth and feather it all together. Alright, I'll turn on the other camera and just tape it up. Okay, I've already mixed up some epoxy. I'm doing 200 grams of resin, 100 grams of hardener, and some additive F. I've already mixed it up. You don't need to see me do that. I've already covered how to mix epoxy in some other videos. So this is all ready to go. Just Just gonna flick on the other camera, but I've already taken the bristles out of this brush with some tape, you know, to dab it on it to pull out any loose hairs. So do that. Again, the technique, it's all taped around. We're gonna pour the resin all out on the board, and we're gonna go smooth it all out. We're gonna go lengthwise up and down the board, smooth, even strokes. Don't go really quick. You wanna just push the resin. Then we're gonna go left and right, back and forth on the board a couple times. Then we're gonna go around it, check for any high-low spots, and that's it. Don't mess with it when you're done. Very important. When you're done, don't mess with it. Leave it alone. Come back later, touch up, mix up some extra epoxy if you have some spots that have like pinholes or something, and fix it up that way. Just don't mess with it. If you see hair in it or something, if it's starting to set, don't mess with it. Lessons learned. I've learned it the hard way. Don't do that. All right. So again, pour it all out of the pot so it doesn't start setting, because if it's in the pot, it'll set a lot quicker. As you can see, you can tell that the weave is starting to disappear, and that's what happens when you start applying the epoxy, or depending on if you're building a polyurethane board, if you're using fiberglass resin, the fiberglass just disappears, so you don't even see it. So it's a little colder today, so the resin isn't spreading as good as yesterday. Okay, and that's it. Let's leave it. Let it cure overnight. Again, pull the tape once it's set. Once it's sort of tacky. When it's not tacky anymore, but not fully hard. You want to come, pull the tape off in a couple hours. That'll just save you a lot of headaches, so it's not fully hard. It makes it a lot easier to pull off the tape. Okay, thanks for watching. Next, I'm going to install the fin box, the center fin box, and do some sanding. And you can either call it a board at that point, or you can do a gloss coat. Oh, and also still need to put in a leash plug as well. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, it's been about 5 hours or 6 hours. It's quite a bit colder out today, so it took longer for the resin to cure, the epoxy to cure. So we're just going to pull the tape, and then it'll be time to sand and install the single fin fin box. So it hasn't fully set up either, so it's a little tackier than the last time, so this should pull off quite easily. Leaving very little residue. there we go. That's looking really nice. A few bumps and stuff from dust, but that'll sand all out. No fish eyes, a really great sign. Yeah, it's looking great. Quite pleased with this so far.